Let's talk Formula One. Ready? Formula One! Formula One! Woo, 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 woo! Formula One! Hey, Rafael from MidGoodRacing.com. Yeah, as promised, just talk real quick about the qualifying for 2016 Monaco GP, or as I like to call it, Monaco. I know it's Monaco, I just call it Monaco because. So Q1, two interesting things happened during Q1. Felipe Nasser went out, engine failure, like right as the session was getting started. The other interesting thing that happened was our buddy Mr. Max Verstappen hit the wall, turn 13, just by the Piscine complex. So Verstappen, he'll be starting at the back of the grid, position number 21. Follow-up victory in Monaco, not very likely for Mr. Verstappen. At the end of Q1, Vettel was the fastest. He won to 1:14.6. Then Hamilton, Rosberg, and Ricciardo was fourth. Q2 started as people were kind of lollygagging around. Hamilton all of a sudden went 1:14.0. And that was the fastest time of Q2. The interesting thing about Q2, Mr. Ricciardo was on the super soft tires and everybody else was on the ultra soft. Yeah, so none of the Williams boys made it into Q3. They were both out in Q2. Fernando Alonso made it through to Q3. And something that Diffie on the TV was really annoying me with, it goes tens, hundreds, thousands. 1:14.056, right? And if the next guy goes 1:14.733, he's not 7/1000ths of a second slower, he's 7/10ths of a second slower. First number is tenths, then hundreds, then thousandths of a second. I don't know why it's so hard for him to understand that. It was getting on my nerves. Q3, so Hamilton right off the bat, he had an issue with his engine coming out of the pit. I think they were playing possum because at the end of the day, Hamilton was able to get back in there with about 6 minutes left in the qualifying session, and he was still able to go really fast. When everything was said and done, when they were doing the driver conference, Hamilton seemed really upset about being in third, so maybe they weren't playing possum, but it sure did look like it at one point. Ricciardo went insanely fast. The RB12 looked like it was magical. It was just zooming in and out of the corners, not like millimeters away from the walls. It was a beautiful thing. Ricciardo went 1:13.622 for the pole position. That's way faster than the pole position from last year. Way to go, Ricciardo. At the end of the session, Vettel was not happy at all. He tried to make a run for it. He couldn't get it at all. And actually, he was on the radio. He said it's bleep and worse. Vettel not happy. I don't know. I'm starting to take issues with Vettel now with that sort of thing. So Daniel Ricciardo got the pole position. It's his first pole position ever, and it's pole in Monaco. So pretty good spot to be in. I'm sticking by my prediction of Ricciardo first, the two Mercedes, Vettel, and then somebody else after that, maybe Kimi. Kimi has a 5-position grid penalty, so it'll kind of be hard. So the final grid is going to be Ricciardo up in pole position, followed by Rosberg, Hamilton, Vettel, Hülkenberg, Sainz, and Bennett. Kimi has a 5-grid penalty for replacing a transmission. This is the first time since 2012 that there hasn't been a Mercedes car on the pole. They're at Monaco. Rosberg, during the driver interview, they asked Rosberg, hey, you know, what happened that this thing got away from you? Rosberg said, it didn't get away from me. It was never mine to begin with. Ricciardo was just too fast and we couldn't keep up with him. Then they went over to Hamilton and they asked him what he thought. Hamilton was just kind of like, well, you know, I'm grateful to be in third, but maybe we can salvage something of this tomorrow. So we'll see. Tomorrow is going to be a very interesting day. I will stick to my prediction. Even though there's rain in the forecast for tomorrow, I am going to stick to my prediction of Ricciardo first, the two Mercedes, and Vettel. Ricciardo was kind of coy about having the option of starting with the super softs instead of the ultra softs. The RB12 is still pretty fast with the super soft tires, so we'll see how it goes. I will see you guys back here tomorrow. This is Rafael from midgridracing.com. Thanks for watching. See ya.